Second down now, 7 to go.
Let's go.
Throwing on their first play. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. Man downfield, and Myers has it. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's a Vegas first down.
Las Vegas first down.
Let's go.
Working inside the red zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a second quarter lead. So he finds his man in space. Comes Las Vegas on offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Straight ahead with Genty. Jukes away from one. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
And the Raiders first down.
Going to the ground again on first. This is ahead for about 5. All down by a familiar face to the silver and black. Perennial All-Pro in the end of their Oakland Raider days. There's Khalil Mack.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Absolutely fires this one right side. And a little bit of big completion block, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. And that sets up 3rd down. Dropping back to throw. That was incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd, long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing.
The Raiders are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Well, he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position.
He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders find the end zone for 6. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. The Raiders ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And they're taking the field knowing that they need a touchdown here, Brock. More pressure on them now than they've had any drive so far this game.
Well, our colleague, Charles Davis, has a line for a spot just like this. Pressure, it can burst pipes, but can also create diamonds. Let's see what the outcome of this pressure is going to be.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Back now, pressure coming. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
A gain of 17
And just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Las Vegas, first down.
Looking to throw here. Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there. That brings up second down.
Intended for trade.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
60 Eagle.
Back to the air they go on second down. Go right side, finds Besh. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. They'll come up on first and 10.
First down.
Still sticking with the passing game. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. On the 40, here comes second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
Throwing it again here. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Derwin James on the coverage.
He'll throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that brings up fourth. The Raiders headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. Now their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away.
Here we go. Check go.
Back to throw. That's on the quick hitter. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.